This video sponsored by BuyMote.
Get started, we need to set up our indicators on TradingView, the platform I'll be using for this strategy. First, load the trading security you want to work with. I'm using the 3-minute time frame for Bitcoin to showcase today's strategy. However, this strategy can be applied to various assets and time frames with the proper adjustments. Now, to add the first tool to your chart, click on Indicators, search for VWAP, and select it to apply it to your chart. Once it's loaded, you'll see a dynamic line that adjusts with price movements, acting as an essential volume-weighted trend guide. Unlike traditional indicators, VWAP helps traders identify key price levels where institutions might step in, making it a powerful tool for spotting trends and potential reversals with precision. Before we change the settings, let's first explain what VWAP is, how it is calculated, and how we will use it. VWAP, or Volume Weighted Average Price, is calculated by taking the total traded value, which is price multiplied by volume, and dividing it by the total volume over a given period. Unlike moving averages, VWAP resets at the start of each trading day. This makes it a key tool for identifying the average price level where most trading has occurred. On the chart, we don't just see a single VWAP line. There are also standard deviation bands around it, which help measure volatility and act as dynamic support and resistance levels. For this strategy, we will look for price to exit and then re-enter the lower band, which is the green line. As soon as the price closes above the green line, we will look for a buy entry. For a sell entry, we want the price to move above the upper band and then drop back below the red band line. Now, let's adjust the settings. Within the input section, we will leave everything by default, so let's switch to the style section. For the VWAP, we want to use a white color, for the upper band, we will use red, and for the lower band, we will use a green color. Now, let's see how to use this indicator as one of two conditions for identifying potential trade entries. For a buy trade, start by waiting for the price to move below the lower VWAP band, which is the green line. Once price drops below and then re-enters by closing above the green line, this signals a potential bullish reversal. For a sell trade, wait for the price to rise above the upper VWAP band, which is the red line. Then look for price to re-enter by closing back below the red line. This signals a potential bearish move. Now let's go over invalid trade setups to avoid false signals. For an invalid buy trade, we do not want to enter just because a candlestick touches the green lower band. The price must close above the band after breaking below it. If the candle only touches the band but never closes on the other side, the setup is invalid and we do not take the trade. For an invalid sell trade, the same rule applies. We do not enter just because a candlestick touches the red upper band. The price must close below the band after breaking above it. If the candle only touches the band but never closes on the other side, we ignore the setup. Now, let's look at another scenario where we avoid trading completely.